So following last year's Freddy costume, and success, I decided to make more and better costumes this year, right in time for the FNAF movie. Also, if you want a more comprehensive guide than what I'm about to give you, go check out Animatronic. She has multiple videos on FNAF costumes and all of my methods are based off of hers. The regular sauce is also worth a mention if you want a more advanced and more game-accurate process. This journey starts off with some sketches of what characters I wanted to do and how I was going to make them, including comprehensive measurements and a detailed list of materials I would need. Preparation is very important, especially with a project as big as this. It is also important to start early, unlike me. I started working on these costumes on November 25th and finished on October 26th. I finished just in time for the FNAF movie, but I was crunching very hard on that last week. Start early, at least 2 months before Halloween, for the best results. It's also important to have reference material with you at all times, just so you can stick as close to the games as you can. Then, you want to hop over to your local Joann's. They should have most of the supplies you need. The basic necessities are craft foam, hot glue, and some kind of fabric to cover the foam. What else you need depends on the character you're making. I recommend getting a black morph suit to attach the pieces to once they're done, which you can get on Amazon, as well as some cheaper foam than what's at Joann's. Once you get your foam, you're gonna want to take measurements of your body to make some limbs. The process of doing this you can just make up as you go along. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I mostly improvised what I did for my Freddy pieces. A note of advice, however, if you want to save some time and effort, you can just copy a piece that you made by cutting a seam and making an outline of that piece on your foam. This is extremely helpful to do, and is what I did for most of the pieces of my costumes. Pro tip, use a hairdryer to dry hot glue faster. It'll suck all the air right out of the hot glue. Don't forget your little buddy to keep you company. Try your best not to burn yourself, 'cause it hurts. Since I don't really know what I'm doing and just sort of figure things out as I went along, I don't have any insightful tips for beginners. So I'm just gonna recommend you go watch Animatronic's videos while I show a montage of a bunch of pictures and videos I took while making my costumes. Maybe those can help you out, I don't know. I'll pick up the narration later, so until then, see ya! So when it comes to Withered Bonnie's face, since it doesn't exist, I had to design one myself. I did this by analyzing the differences between FNAF 1 Freddy and FNAF 1 Bonnie, as well as the differences between FNAF 1 Freddy and Withered Freddy, and applying all of those differences to a Withered Bonnie face. And I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I made some 2D scale references for the heads, which was extremely useful in making sure I had the head shapes and designs just right. Pro tip, get some help making pieces if you're running low on time. I know I would never have gotten this done on time without my mom's help. So in the end, I had two pretty cool costumes, and Carl, and right in time for the FNAF movie. It was a fun journey, and if you want to make your own FNAF costumes, I hope this helps somehow. Have a nice day, and see you later!